What it do to today's video? I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to continue to touch on the Duke the Jeweler situation. Rest in peace, Duke the Jeweler. Now, this is a vital and very important topic because of this. Y'all gotta remember, I started this whole, at least in the new generation, of YouTubers in the new generation, just like in the 90s, whatever. I started this whole blood sacrifice movement shit. A lot of these people, they took my style and switched it up to something else, which is fine, because that's flattery, you know what I mean? Which means they have been watching me. I know people been listening to me because I told you I did and currently doing now. My current channel is at 2.8 million views and I got 12.1k subs, which I'm shadow banned, of course, but a lot of y'all already know who I am. But I started this whole blood sacrifice movement, this whole conspiracy wave, all that shit. But it's not just conspiracy, it's spirituality, metaphysics, quantum physics, you know, just with a mix of like reality, you know what I'm saying? It's like a blood sacrifice reality TV show. Now, listen, that situation that happened, right? Boosie been backdooring people. Boosie been a snake. Boosie been killing up and coming artists from Baton Rouge. Yeah, not even just from Baton Rouge, just from artists in the industries and shit. That's why a lot of people keep their distance from him and stuff like that because they know who he is. They know how he get down. He a snake. He'll take anybody out to stay on top or to get any amount of money. He can say he's getting this amount of money and all that, but he's money hungry. He's greedy. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest things that's wrong with the world right now. That's not the only biggest thing that's wrong with the world, but that's one of the biggest things that is. Now, the reason why he backdoored Duke the Jeweler was for multiple reasons. And a lot of these reasons I haven't heard nobody spoke on. Shout out to Most Hated Blogger. I didn't even know he even blew up that big on YouTube. Because when I first started listening to Most Hated Blogger, I think it was like 2 years ago. Something like that. Like 2020 or something like that. And he probably was just about like at 7K, 8K. Now that nigga got like damn the 200K subs. That's what's up though. But he deserves it because the shit he be saying is vital. He do say a lot of, off the wall stuff and all that, but that's a part of his personality. That's what make his channel, right? Reason why I'm bringing him up, because he said some very vital information about this whole case. You know what I mean? But he didn't touch on a few topics I'm going to touch on. Now, he's been the main one who's really been on Boosie ass about this. And let me put this to you, because like I said, my ear to the streets. I'm from Chicago. I know how this goes. Listen, and I know about this industry shit. I decode this shit. I am a decipherer. I can decode shit. I can decode messages and shit. Encryptions, all type of shit. I'm a seer. I'm a knower. You know what I mean? I have a vision. I'm a visionary. You know what I mean? Very, very rare breed. Very, very dangerous to the system. Now listen, that what happened to Duke the Jeweler, that was a hit from the higher ups. Read between the lines. That was a hit from the higher ups. And you best better believe multiple people had their hand in that situation. Now, the reason why Boosie did that is because one, Boosie is a snake. Boosie denied that he even knew the guy. He just met him, talking about the dude, all that shit. He been knew him because Most Hated Blogger pulled up and showed footage on Instagram of pictures of him and Boosie together back in 2016. Now the reason why this is important is because they was watching Duke the Jeweler the whole time. You have to listen. Look, I'm gonna break this shit down. See, and Dave was breaking. A lot of people been breaking this shit down, but they haven't been breaking this shit down. How I'm about to really break it down for you. This is why I'm shadow banned, because my voice is too vital in this shit. Watch this. Listen. But listen, so Duke the Jeweler, he's a young so-called African American, right, which is really a Native American that in the jewelry business, he was a gambler, a person who gambled, and fortune favors the brave. He so happened to win, and the money he won, he put that him and his family put that money towards businesses and shit, and they put their money towards the jewelry business. So they put their money that they won from gambling towards the jewelry business, right? And I have been said this before a long time ago. The same way that you live is the same way that these people take you out. So that's why they set him up to be in a dice game and a music concert and stuff like that, because they knew he was a fan of Boosie as well. You see what I mean? So they've been studying him, but the thing is, you gotta look at it like this, right? Boosie is teamed up with Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. They say Jay Prince Jr. was there the whole time, and they was in Houston. You know Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. run Houston. Little Boosie know they damn near run the South. Little Boosie know, especially when he go to Houston, he can't make no plays without Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. knowing. So the reason why Duke was targeted was for multiple reasons, but the main reason was because he was a young black male, especially from Chicago. Chicago is a very special bloodline. The Mississippians, that's deep, you know, but and multiple people, multiple states that's in the Midwest as well, they Mississippians as well, but especially Chicago, so it's a stronghold, right? Young black male from Chicago. I'm just using that terminology. We know we Native Americans. Young black male from Chicago. Talking about Duke, invested his money into the jewelry business. Him and his family actually got successful, sell his jewelry to people who have lots of money as rappers and things of that nature. They've been studying him. They know he like the gamble and all that shit. So they've been setting him up. But they've been setting him up because they wanted to rob him. But they not only wanted to rob him, they wanted to kill him because he's not supposed to be in the jewelry business according to the black boule and the regular boule. See, Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. are the head. Well, they not the head, but they up top. They in the high rankings of the black boule. Lil Boosie is nothing but a jester in a black boule. He works for them, right? He do their dirty work. So they wanted to set him up and kill him and take the stuff because he wasn't supposed to be in the jewelry business. You see, in their eyes, black people is supposed to play basketball, rap, or whatever else. That's it. Work a regular job and shit like that. They don't want you owning your own businesses, even though you can. Once you get to like a certain level and shit, the Illuminati motherfuckers, Boule motherfuckers will start to interfere in your pockets. They gonna start running percentages and shit. You know what I mean? Once you start to get bigger and start to get to certain lanes that they don't want so-called black people in, that's when they take you out. That's why Duke the Jeweler was targeted. But the shit went sloppy. It was supposed to just be a robbery, but the shit went robbery wrong. They end up killing the dude, but they wanted to kill him anyway because a lot of these people that's in the industry, they nothing but blood hungry savages, and a lot of these people can't even eat real food no more. Real shit, they only can eat and drink blood because they eat human flesh. But this shit get deep, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he was targeted, and that's why Boosie got to come up with that million, because Boosie got to pay, trying to pay off, Duke the Driller people, aka Chicago, for that situation. But he also got to pay off Jay Prince and them because that was sloppy. Their work was sloppy, and they weren't supposed to do like that. And that's why Boosie selling all his cars and trying to sell all this shit like that, because he know that he about to get indicted by the FBI too. And people keep saying Houston a part of this and all that. Of course, the Houston Police Department a part of it. You know what I mean? Houston corrupt as fuck, just like all these other cities in America. They took the payoff. That $1 million gonna be a part of the payoff to go to a few different things. To go to the FBI, not the FBI, but to go to the Houston Police Department. To go to Jay Prince and them. To go to some of the local gangs and other niggas like that. Different organizations, the street organizations to pay them off. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Real shit. That's why they extorting him. And then Boosie also get his bread ready because he know that indictment coming. He know the feds when they come get him. Real shit, because these niggas is stupid and they sloppy. And MHB was showing pictures and shit of the dude of Boosie cousin or whoever the fuck he is, the Boosie ran dude AP and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the proof is in the pudding, man. You don't need to be a rocket scientist or find a Von Brown and no shit to figure this shit out. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the shit wicked, and that's the reason why a lot of these things have taken place, and this why that situation went down like that, and this is why he's denying the fact that he knows Duke the Jeweler, Lil Boosie. The reason why he's denying that he don't know him, he keep calling him dude and all that shit, is because he been knew him, he knew he set him up, and it was a forced blood sacrifice. It was a forced blood sacrifice, and it went completely wrong, and that's why. And then Boosie thought it was sweet, and Boosie didn't want to go to war with Chicago, but he know what time it is. That's why they shut the, you know what I'm saying? We shut the nigga show down. You see what I'm saying? You know, they shut that nigga show down in Alabama war, Chicago trouble out there war, Chicago travel war. You better watch out. You see what I'm saying? So Boosie think it's sweet, and I think Boosie next show in like Cleveland or something. Well, Cleveland, right there by Chicago. I used to live in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, I used to live in Cleveland. It's cracking out there, bro. So you ain't safe out there. You see what I'm saying? So wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. I ain't saying this on no tough shit or nothing like this. I'm just breaking down information from a metaphysical reality perspective that motherfuckers didn't even know or even say. Like a lot of this shit is so deep, motherfuckers can't even fathom this shit. You see what I'm saying? Real shit. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. You know what time it is, man.